Welcome back, folks. We are back. We are on a little bandit this time. We are on a new guy I made. Just named him the old Razzle Dazzle. I'm going to be doing some of the new swamp quests with him. The first one we're going to do is from Varg right here, which it's the flip side of the Freeman quest from the Stalkers. Let's talk to him. The bandit in a fancy exoskeleton is discussing something with his fighters. When they notice you, they fall silent. What are you prowling around for? If you're just passing by, keep on going. I'm looking for a job. Maybe you have something to offer. Do I look like an announcement board to you? I can see you're arguing about something important. Figured I'd jump in and ask if you could use a pair of good hands. Man looks you up closely. You're a bit wimpy for my kind of work, buddy. Better off shooting dogs. Worth a try. If I die somewhere, it's no skin off your back. And if things work out, we'll be better off. There's no getting rid of you. Well, if you need work that bad, listen up and write this down. I don't repeat myself. There's this character in the swamps named Freeman. He trades on our turf, but doesn't give us a cut. What do you think about that? Anarchy. The bandit nods gravely. Anarchy. I started off by writing notes telling that asshole to beat it, but that didn't get me anywhere. Well, I decided it was time to explain that we mean business, and we won't tolerate that kind of thing. So what did you do? The boys and I caught one of his couriers and gutted him. Even pinned a note to his corpse reminding the guy of his debt, but that didn't help. And what's next? What's next is up to you, kid. Freeman sticks his neck out because he has a stalker gang on his side, and they're outfitted well. So it's not like they're a bunch of losers. The light one is in charge, and as long as that fucker is alive, our hands are tied. So you need to gun down a well-armed group of stalkers. Wait, you're seriously asking me to take out the light one's whole group on my own? Didn't I tell you I don't repeat myself? Damn it, I said that already. Never mind. You asked for a job yourself, looking for something tough, so get to it. The light one's clearly isn't expecting guests, so you'll have some advantage. From there, it's a matter of execution. And we get the quest Light Job. Okay, so I'll give it a try. We need to kill the light one's squad and him, and there's 4 of them, and they're going to be to the east. I am going to run over there, and I will see you guys here in a second. All right, we are over here where we need to be. I just have to go down underground, it seems. Let's go in here. Hello? Oh, it's downstairs right here in front of me. So there's one to the right, and then there's stairs right in front of you. There's one down the stairs to the left and one to the right. And the last one's probably going to be directly in front of me, the named one. Yep. Now we just have to go back to the base. I'm going to run all the way back to the base and talk to Varg, and I'll see you guys here in a second. All right, back at the base, we're going to talk to Varg again. Oh, Rambo's back. Got news for me? The light one is no more. The bandit's eyebrows shoot up in surprise. Imagine that. We spent a week planning how we were going to take that asshole out, and you just mowed down his whole group by yourself. Well, call it beginner's luck. Let's go. Freeman has a warehouse hidden somewhere. So there's no sense squeezing him until we find it. You didn't ask that courier? We did. No good. We'll just have to do this the old-fashioned way. We'll split up, catch couriers, and ask them tough questions. If you find information about the warehouse, head over there before Freeman can alert his guards. Time to give him a little surprise, and you say, get to it. I'll mark your hunting grounds on your PDA. Don't let me down. And that ends the quest Into the Light, and we get the quest Hunting Couriers. If anything comes up, I'll let you know. The area we have to head to is all the way east, right almost to the border of where the Swamp's Cordon transitions are. So I'm going to head all the way over there, and I'll see you guys here in a second. All right, we're over almost to the area where we need to be to hunt these couriers down. You may want to be careful over here because you are right of all 3 of the transitions into the next zone. So it's very likely that you'll run into other players that are just either coming in the zone or leaving the zone. And I'm not really sure if the couriers are just going to be on the roads or if they're going to be anywhere. Speaking of which, that looks like a courier. That is the Freeman's courier. I thought I was going to have to interrogate him, but they immediately shoot at you, so... Now this guy was right around the mountain here, like he was really close into the middle. I guess you just have to run around aimlessly until these things spawn. So I'll see you guys after I find one. All right, I finally found a 3rd one, and he spawned like right here, which is the extreme south of the circle. And it just, after you killed 3, it updates and says clear out the warehouse. You don't have to loot anything off of them. You just have to kill 3 of them. Oh, you automatically get a map. Okay. So I think the warehouse is going to be in front of me here. Let's go see. All right, so if you come to right here on the map, it's going to be directly to the northwest of this little circular whatever that is. There's a cave you can go down in, and you can descend into the warehouse right here. We got to kill 10 people, so there should be 5 on each side. I don't have any armor because I'm still wearing the starter clothing. Wait, what? Where are you, my guy? One of them died. Uno más. All right. Actually, on the bandit side, when you do the clear out, Varg shows up down here with you. So now we talk to Varg again. Great work. We had a line outside so nobody could sneak up behind your back. Those bastards drop like flies. Now what? Warehouse is ours and the light one is dead. This is our best shot at squeezing that asshole Freeman. We'll meet in neutral territory to hash through everything. You should come too. What do you need me for? You can't take care of the one little merchant by yourselves? Huh. You think we can't? I'll feed that bastard his own innards. But he won't be useful to us dead. What if I go talk to him? You? Actually, why not? I remember you asking me for work. You have the gift of gab. We'll meet you there, so don't be late. And that ends reporting to Varg, and we get Showdown with the merchant. You tell him so long, and then we climb out of here. It's going to be the same spot. It seems that you go as a stalker to meet Varg with Freeman. So let me run over there, and I will see you guys here in a second. Everyone's here. Don't screw this up. Your pay depends on it. You ready? Grow a pair of balls. Getting there. Don't piss in the drink. That's where the cook washes his feet. You'll learn from this. Someday, you'll be pulling your own tricks. All thanks to old Varg. I want 1/3 of his earnings. My advice to you is to start with half and come down slowly from there. Don't drop your offer right away, otherwise he'll figure out how much we really want. But don't push too hard, otherwise we won't get anything. Also, yes, I thought about it and I decided to give him something in exchange, a bonus for his cooperation. Basically, we can keep his couriers safe or find him a good supplier. I could also introduce him to a guy I know who sells pills for cheap. Could be Freeman's gateway into the market. You're just handing everything to him at once? Are you off your rocker? We don't throw around the good stuff. Offer him one thing. Just pick carefully if you don't want to ruin it. If you guess right, I think he'll appreciate it, and will be less likely to try and get back at us. He might even thank us when he cools off. Oh yeah, he's a hothead, so he'll try to bust your balls. Don't back down. We hold all the cards, although if you push too hard, someone might get stiffed. Might even be us. Okay, that's all for now. Good luck. Thanks. And then we go in. Negotiate with Freeman, which they are red. Do not shoot them. The merchant nervously chews on his toothpick and eyes you. Hey, Freeman. Who the hell are you? Another of Varg's mongrels? Too scared to talk to me, is he? He's afraid he'll lose it and crack a few of your ribs. You'd be stuck trading from a wheelchair. 10%, and I never hear from you again. And you got 4 things you can say. What about 15? Otherwise, it won't be worth the bullets we spent on your people. We're here for 1/3, no haggling. Give us half or you'll regret it. And at least 70. I'm going to say give us half or you'll regret it. Half. Freeman grits his teeth and his neck flushes. How am I supposed to live off the other half? What am I supposed to eat? I'd rather die. 20. And he said he wanted 1/3. So you can tell him half, I said, or would you rather die? You can say, screw you, 20 is fine. Or you can say, I'll go down to 40 and we'll give your couriers protection. I'm going to do that one. Such generosity, I'll go up to 25. Freeman's breathing quickens as he tightens the lid on his anger. Now you got 4 things. You can say, screw you, 25 is fine. I clearly said 40. 1/3 protection for your couriers and we'll find you a good supplier. Or 1/3 protection for your carriers and we'll keep you supplied with pills. It'll be great. I'm going to do one of these 2, but I don't know which one. I think on this guy, I'm going to do the 4th one, the pills. Such generosity. I'm an honest merchant, and I don't sell shit. Go choke on your pills. 25 and not a kopeck more. So Showdown with the merchant is complete, and you get the quest Diplomat. So tell him 25 is fine. Now we go talk with Varg again. Varg standing there looking annoyed. That greedy bastard, huh? We treated him right, didn't even touch him. And you're no better, acting like a chick. Gonna give it to me right off the bat? You can see for yourself if you can do better. Okay, whatever. You didn't bring me any mountains of gold, but I do need to give you a reward. Otherwise, you'll start telling people Varg doesn't pay his debts. The bandit hands you an assault rifle. You tell him thanks, and you get the tactical AKS-74U. Says, okay, see you around, kid. If I have more work to do, I'll get in touch. And that completes Diplomat, and you get 20,000 rubles, 1,500 repair parts, 2 pouches of scientific first aid kits, 3 Hercules, 3 energy drink, an epinephrine, and the tactical AKS-74U. So I'm going to swap over and do this on a different bandit and see what other options we can get. All right, so we're on the second bandit now. We're on Bobby Bamboozle. We're going to go talk to Freeman again. Hey, Freeman. Do this one again. I'm going to tell him again. I'm going to tell him give us half or you'll regret it. I'm going to go back down to the bottom one here. I'll go down to 40 and we'll give your couriers protection. This time, instead of telling him I'll give him pills, I'm going to do the third option, which is a third protection for the couriers, and we'll find you a good supplier. It says, you notice the merchant tensing up and gripping his assault rifle. Then he closes his eyes and takes a deep breath. Screw you, jackals. A third, not a ruble more. So Showdown with the merchant is complete and we get a successful Diplomat. Tell him great, see you. And then we're going to go back out here and talk to Varg again. Not bad at all. I would have handled it differently, of course. Ask him how so. The old way, with a knife or a soldering iron. I would have cut off a finger for every 10% he tried to knock off. I reckon that way he'd have agreed to give us half. But you pulled it off, so good job. Here's your reward. Varg hands you an assault rifle. Thanks. Okay. If you do it and actually complete Varg's request to get him a third of the profits, you actually do get Varg's AKS-74U, which has the Citadel 545 muzzle brake and the pink quality laser on it. I mean, this is a stacked weapon for early game as far as like attachments and things, and all the rest is still the same. If you're playing as a bandit, I would highly recommend going with Varg's AKS-74U just because it's such a better gun than all the other ones. Okay, so after a little while, I contacted Dipsy and Favlav and asked them what was actually available from these quests, because I didn't want to sit here and beat my head against the wall trying to get guns that were not even able to be obtained. So if you're playing on the bandit, you can actually get 3 weapons. You can get the Handmade AKS-74U, the tactical AKS-74U, which is the one with the suppressor. And if you're on the bandit, you can get Varg's AKS-74U. I've already gotten the tactical and Varg's, so I'm going to show you how to get the Handmade now, which everything is the same up until the point where you have to come to Showdown with the merchant and we have to negotiate with Freeman. So we're going to talk to Varg. I'm going to tell him getting there. Yes. And he's going to tell us to go in and negotiate. What you're going to do to get the Handmade AKS-74U is kill everybody. So let's talk to Freeman. Tell him, hey, Freeman, he's afraid he'll lose it. Give us half or you'll regret it. Half, I said, or would you rather die? And that, he gets pissed off. That ends Showdown with the merchant, and you get merchant conflict, and you duck behind cover because now it's a fight. So you duck behind, shoot the guy to the right, nuke Freeman and his little buddy. We're going to go back out and talk to Varg now, which is probably going to be a little pissed. You sure are a dumbass. If the deal is about to fall through, we're better off taking less instead of getting our hands dirty. Sorry, man, I screwed up. You know what? Screw him. We took over that warehouse, and there's plenty of loot there. Wouldn't have wanted that asshole to start punching back. That's also true. You keep your mouth shut when nobody's talking to you. If you hadn't screwed up the deal, we'd be swimming in gold. Okay, I need to give you a reward, otherwise you'll start telling people Varg doesn't pay his debts. The bandit hands you an assault rifle. Here, you shoot better than you talk. Thanks. And that's how you get the Handmade AKS-74U on the bandit side, which is the exact same Handmade that you get on the stalker side. And all of the other rewards are the exact same. So you tell them so long. To sum it up, the bandits can get tactical AKS-74U by not negotiating well, but still not having to kill Freeman. You can get the Handmade AKS-74U by negotiating terribly and killing everybody. Or if you negotiate for what Varg wanted you to negotiate for, which is the 30%, then you get Varg's AKS-74U. Varg's is by far the superior gun out of all of them. I'm going to throw a comparison of all 3 up on the screen now, and all 3 available paths to get whichever one are going to be included in this video, so you can look at them and decide which one you want. If this video helped you out, go ahead and drop a like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I hope you guys have a good one, and I will catch you all in the next video. Y'all take it easy.